Please welcome to the stage, Doug Stanhope.
Thank you very much. Thank you. How is everyone tonight?
Good.
First of all, I'm normally a lot funnier when I'm kind of pissed. And that's why I decided to tape my album in Reno, because it helps. You know, because you tend to get pissed when you've blown $400 in an hour and only to pay $4 for a pack of cigarettes in a fucking gift shop that you can't even smoke in the fucking showroom. It makes you a little edgy. This is the only 300 square feet in this entire state you can't smoke, and it's where I work. In Los Angeles, there's no such thing as a smoking section in a restaurant as it is. Take them off the fucking market, you know, make them completely illegal. If they're that bad for you, I mean, if I couldn't buy them, I'm not that much of an addict that I'd roll up grass and newspapers and smoke it. I would quit at that point, but don't make me look like a dickhead in the meanwhile for trying, you know, changing the rules every 3 days. Oh, it's after March 16th, now you have to go to the smoking section. Okay, I'm the smoking section. Oh, wait, after January 4th, now you have to go to the bar. Okay, I'm at the bar. Oh, no, now it's after May 7th. Now you have to stand outside and stare at your friends through the window where you're cold and alone, it's raining. Oh, now it's after September 29th. Now you have to hop on one foot while people spit at you and chuck rocks at you. Take them off. I took the Amtrak. Has anyone ever traveled by Amtrak? Could you smoke on the train you were on? Because most of them you can't. Now, I went to Boston to Seattle, which is 3.5 days each way round trip. So I called ahead to make sure I can smoke on the train. They go, yeah, there's a smoking section on that train. Get on that fucking train, there's a smoking section. It's like 3 seats in the back of a cattle car for you to smoke in. There's 1,000 people wedged into it trying to smoke. Hi, where you going? Auschwitz. Yeah, me too, I think. So I went in the bathroom to smoke. I smoked a cigarette in the bathroom. The Amtrak lady comes unglued. She's wailing on the door. Are you smoking in the bathroom? Yeah. She goes, people are complaining. Pretty sure I'm alone in here. I didn't check under the seat or anything. She goes, no, when you smoke in the bathroom on the train, it blows up through the vents into the coach cabins and people are complaining about the smell. It's a good thing I'm only smoking in here, not taking a big Stanley steamer, for God's sakes. What kind of idiot built this train? All I know is the guy sitting next to me hasn't stopped eating since he got on board. I see his fat ass heading for the bathroom. I'm smoking a fucking road flare, lady. I don't want that blowing up around my seat. It's such a worthless product. You know what I mean? It's, for all the addictions that are possible, and I have a lot of them. Yeah, tobacco, it just serves no good at all. It just makes me not want to kill all the fucking old slow people wandering around the fucking aisles here like they have no place to go. And they don't even walk in a straight line. They just wander, you know, the 1 mile an hour, fucking holding hands with their fans, like just fucking hands across America. Get the fuck out of the way, you know? You gotta put hockey helmets on so they can bounce off the walls easier, you fucking idiots. There's better drugs. To make tobacco illegal and legalize some hallucinogen, you know, something worthwhile. Ever do a drug called Ecstasy? What? You got a story for me? Give me a story. It's not a good drug to do alone. No, I found out the hard way. I was in Anchorage, Alaska, and I was working up there, so I didn't know a soul. And the bartender gave me this for my birthday present. He said, try this. I said, what is it? He said, well, Doug, it's illegal. So I did it. And he goes, yeah, and it makes you really horny. What, you rotten son of a bitch? What'd you do that to me? I don't need to be any more horny. I got horny down pat, man. I don't need narcotics to enhance it. This is my birthday present, too. Thanks a lot. You would have bought Anne Frank a drum set, you psychotic. This is the last thing in the world I need. I mean, it's Alaska. It's like 8 guys to every woman as it is. I did shit to myself that night I've never done to a woman. I'm not kidding either. The maid came in the next morning. My whole room's soaked down in cooking oil. And there's a porno going. There's a melon with a hole drilled in it. What do you use that for? I had a little luau. Fuck. You've done that, huh? All right. You know, the first time I told that story, I swear to God, it was in Minneapolis, and a guy came up to me after the show, and he goes, "Hey, you're the melon guy. I thought I was the only one who ever did that." And I didn't want to break his heart, you know. The guy was like beaming with pride that he finally found someone to identify his produce fetish with, you know. I didn't want to tell him it was just a joke. I was just wanted to get the hell out of there before the conversation escalated, you know. "Hey, what's your favorite kind of melon, man? What's your biggest melon you ever fucked? Let's head down the farmer's market right now and leave these chicks wanting more." There's a lot of people I want to tag on this album. Hertz Rent-A-Car. You know, I was trying to write a big fuck Hertz Rent-A-Car bit because I got jizzed. I was working in Minneapolis and I had I reserved a car. Well, what happened? I have like this, I fucked up all my credit. That's how the whole story starts. Is when I was 20 years old, I got a Visa card and I jacked it up to like $4,200 and just moved and I've never paid him a dime. So now it's like 10 years later and so I gotta get one of these like secured parole Visa cards where you get like $500 paid up front and you meet with a Visa agent every week to explain why you spend any money and so it sucks. So I had it all like racked up, which is one phone sex call. It's max. So I called Hertz Rent-A-Car to rent this car. I said, "Listen, I want to pay cash. I don't have enough room." They go, "Oh, it's okay. They never run the car. Just go down there and pay them cash when you return it." So I show up a $30 cab ride later, and they go, "Oh, your card won't hold this." I go, "I know. I called, and they said they're sorry. But I talked to the reservation. Sorry, but I spent $30 sorry." So I wanted to write a big fuck Hertz Rent-A-Car bit to get him back. But do you think that? Because you think I'm a comic, I can go, I get jizzed on a deal like that. I can go rag their business out on stage and it'll ruin their business. Oh, no one gives a fuck though. You don't care that I can't pay my bills. I have shitty credit. I can't get a car from Hertz. So from now on, every time I get jizzed by a business, I'm just lying on stage. I don't care. I'm just making up huge. Hertz Rent-A-Car. I reserved a subcompact from them, and you know what happened? They raped my children, ladies and gentlemen. Hertz Rent-A-Car raped my babies. You know it's bullshit. But if I say baby rapist and Hertz in the same sentence over and over enough, you'll go to Alamo. By the time you realize it's bullshit, you'll already have the Alamo car. Truck drivers, anyone drive truck in here? Everybody has? No, I think you're the only one who has, you fucking road clogging, blood clot in the artery of the highways of you fucking think you own the road. I hope every one of you dies a miserable, like Ebola virus death where you bleed out of your eyes, all your guts liquefy and shoot out your ass. You do 42 miles an hour in a 70-mile-an-hour zone, but then shitbag number 2, he can do 42 and a half, so he swings it on out. Now they're neck and neck, and the race is on, and just as he's about to pass, shitbag number 1 spills his coffee all over his porno magazine, jacks it up a notch, and neck and neck. This one's hallucinating from 36 hours on truck stop speed. Who do you get behind? Do you get behind the one blowing black smoke down your lungs, or the one slinging liquid pig shit out of the back of his rig all over your windshield? I don't know. I have tapes of the Reginald Denny beating. That truck driver in the LA riots, I have videotape that I beat off to, ladies and gentlemen. I try to time it so I come right while he's getting hit in the head with a brick. You miserable. It's hard enough. I don't know if you've ever driven across this state. It's hard enough at 90 miles an hour, much less 42 and a half. God forbid they should put a few radio stations anywhere between here and Salt Lake City, for God's sake. You hit your scan button. It's like playing roulette without the ball. It just spins and spins. Get a choice of static or National Public Radio. Let me flip a fucking coin. Oh. You're now listening to National Public Radio. We'll now go live to Liechtenstein for a concert from a cafe where Jans Chaska-Hanavanavanavanovic is playing a dulcimer strung only with scrotum hair. This is National Public Radio. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. I blew a speaker in my car today. That sucked. Yeah, he was a motivational speaker. Left a bad taste in my mouth, but I feel a lot more positive. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, my gracious. No, I just found out I'm gay a few weeks ago in Oklahoma. That sucked. Because I had no idea. Some guy in a bar told me. Oh, you're a faggot. Ah, shit. How am I going to tell my dad? Starting up breaking it to him, I was an asshole. He's going to hate this. I got shit from a guy in Oklahoma for wearing an earring. You know, what are you, queer or something? You got women's jewelry and you some kind of homo? Everybody in the world has an earring now. I know a guy who has his lip pierced. He has his schmeckle pierced and he runs a chain in between them. Guy can jerk off just talking too much, but I'm the freak for wearing an earring. I was going to get my dick pierced, but I figured, hey, it stings enough when I pee. You know what I'm saying? You been there? Oh, sure, we all have. I have two friends now who've actually gone through with that and had their lunch pierced like that. And they tell you it's supposed to enhance the sexual act somehow, which is bullshit, because if it did, they'd sell clip-ons, you'd figure. You know, sell them in a toilet for 75 cents in a machine or something. I mean, it would turn me on. If a girl had herself pierced down there, that would turn me on. But not because she had a ring down there, just the mere fact. If she's going to do that to herself, shit, she's going to let me do just about anything, you know? She's not going to be whining about taking it in the ass if she has a big hunk of metal in her snatch. I mean, am I wrong? I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting some of that anger up. And maybe a few of the old people, too. That's the thing. You know, last time I worked here, they had the convention of World War II vets here. This week, they had the senior bowlers here. And, you know, it's not even the old people. It's the management that gets upset thinking the old people are going to get upset. Hey, don't do all that filthy stuff. Don't do all your blowjob jokes. We got old people here. Like my generation invented the blowjob. Old people would have no idea what I'm talking about. Why in our day we only had sex to keep warm? I know exactly what I'm talking about. Old people are crafty, man. They just use that shit. They play on your sympathies with the old. They know exactly what they're doing, though. Like all these old pricks at the poker table who sucked me dry for about $700 this week. All acting like they're old. They're bluffing me in all the way to the end, acting like they don't have shit. They can't see their cards because of the cataracts. And then I have a full house there. I thought I only had a 3. Yeah, fuck you. Because I used to do, like, fraud, boiler room telemarketing. You know, the hardcore stuff you see busted on 20/20 and 60 Minutes all the time. And I used to do that. And I would watch. Every time they'd have some TV show where they busted a phone room, they would always get an old couple on there going, oh, they took advantage of us because we're old. Hey, wait, how is that an excuse, you know? How come every time I get into an argument with an old person, that's the first thing they throw in your face is their defense, you know? You don't know nothing. When you've been around as long as I've been around, you come talk to me, but till then you keep your mouth shut, whippersnapper. Until they get fucked, it's a different story all of a sudden. Yeah, they took advantage of us because we're old. They told us we want a brand new Mercedes and all we'd have to do is leave $8,000 in a brown paper sack in a locker at the bus station. Oh, we were skeptical at first because we've been burned like this 11 or 12 times before, but we're so old. No, you're dumb as a stick, lady. It's nothing to do with your age.